Hey, and welcome to All Things Podcasting, where we will be giving you an inside look at how to launch, grow, and manage a podcast. If you've been dreaming of starting a podcast but don't know where to start, or you have a podcast and you're looking for the best and most productive growth strategies, then this podcast is for you. Let's dive in. Hello, and welcome back to All Things Podcasting. Today, we're going to be talking about how to repurpose your podcast content into social media content. So this is a really great strategy so that you can say it once and watch it echo across the internet. You don't have to come up with new content each and every day to post on social. You can just record your podcast episode and then use that for your whole week's worth of content. So what I like to start off with saying is a lot of people are like, I'm recording a podcast because I don't want to do video. I don't want to include that aspect. And that is totally fine. But I will say you're missing a few opportunities. So your podcast can so easily be posted on YouTube, and it just gives you another platform. YouTube's really embracing podcasting right now. They're doing away with Google Podcast, and YouTube is you're able to list a playlist as a podcast so people can listen to it without having to have the YouTube app fully pulled up. So that is a great option. You can upload it with just the audio and a cover image or B-roll or something like that with captions. So that's an option as well if you really don't want to get on video. But then the other thing with having video is you are able to pull clips from that big, longer form video to create things like TikToks and Reels, which we all know we need to be doing because that is how people are growing their social accounts, how they're growing their YouTube, because they get shown to so many people. So that is a really great way to do that. Again, you can totally use just the audio piece and use B-roll or graphic to have those Reels, but the face-to-face does perform better both for the longer form videos on YouTube and for the shorts. So I recommend using Descript. It's the editing software we use. I talk about it all the time, and it allows you to edit the audio, the video, the transcript all in one go, and it allows you to pull those short form video clips. So I highly recommend pulling little less than 60-second sections from each episode. All you have to do in Descript is highlight it, right click and hit duplicate to new composition, and it will pull it up in its own file for you. And then you can change the aspect ratio to make it the right size. You can add formatting. If you want to learn how to do all of this, you can join us inside the AB Club, and I will break it all down for you, give you all the templates you need, show you how to create those short form video assets. But short form video isn't the only thing that you can create using your podcast. You can also create you can also create quote graphics and carousels. You can create blogs and emails and all kinds of things, LinkedIn articles. So for that, what we like to use is the transcript. You can also use the transcript to create long form posts, short form posts. You can take that transcript and plug it into ChatGPT and just have it give you a whole slew of ideas for different social media posts. You can have it give you market research questions. You can have it give you some engagement questions, some longer form posts. So having this longer form piece of content is a really great way to record something one time and then turn it into all of these other things. And it's a really easy process once you know what you're doing and you kind of get in the groove of things and get familiar with the tech side. So I definitely recommend don't let your podcast and YouTube video go to waste. Definitely take it and turn it into these other things because you're already saying it. You might as well post it everywhere, right? And it's also going to help drive traffic back to your YouTube channel and your podcast. So definitely use that opportunity and use that big piece of content to turn it into other social pieces. Once you have the social pieces created, I really recommend using a social media scheduler. Metrical is the one that we recommend so that you can schedule out all of those assets to all of the places without having to log into Pinterest and then log into TikTok and then log into Meta. You can do it all in one place. You can track all the stats in one place. So it's a really great way to have all of your social media scheduled out and easy to see what's going where and when. all in one place so that you kind of have a better handle on things and know what is going on with your marketing. So if you are not repurposing your content yet, I want to know why. Why have you kind of hit this roadblock where you're like, I know that I could turn this podcast into a bunch of different things, but I just haven't figured it out yet, because I want to provide resources for you guys on how you can do that and how you can make your marketing so much easier by repurposing your content. If you want to go ahead and jump feet first in and learn all of the things, join us inside the AV Club. As always, that link will be in the show notes, and I'll also provide all of the affiliate links for the programs that we talked about today. Thanks for joining us for this week's episode of All Things Podcasting. If you enjoyed this episode, then hit the subscribe button on your favorite podcasting platform so that you'll never miss an episode. This podcast is for you, so be sure to reach out and let me know what you thought about it. And welcome to All Things Podcasting. You can DM me through Facebook or Instagram, where I also share valuable content, grow, and manage a podcast. Find me in our Facebook group. Dreaming of starting just search for All Things Podcasting in the search bar. Or you have a podcast. I can't wait for you to join us next week for the latest episode of All Things Podcasting. Let's dive in. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the All Things Podcasting podcast. I know we haven't been here for a while. We haven't consistently